Now a Target 12 Investigators exclusive, are your tax dollars slip sliding away?
This video raised questions about one state worker's claim that she was too hurt to work and led to an investigation by state officials.
And we found that case is just one of thousands of workers' compensation claims filed every year.
Target 12 poured over the numbers and finds while workers' comp claims in the private sector are on a steady decline, claims by state employees who say they were hurt on the job are on a dramatic rise.
Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
When a state employee gets hurt on the job, their workers' comp claim is handled here at the Department of Administration. Rhode Island government is self-insured, which means taxpayers pay directly for any state employee workers' comp benefits. In May, Woonsocket police were called to a routine car crash. According to the accident report obtained by Target 12, two cars were stopped at an intersection, then went at the same time, smacking into each other. The officer responding to the scene writes, both parties were outside of their vehicles and were uninjured. Days later, court records show one of the drivers, a state worker out conducting inspections, went to the doctor complaining she was unable to move her neck. 4 days later, she began collecting workers' compensation benefits from the state. Then this. The video you're watching was sent to Target 12 and state officials, claiming the person whipping down a water-slicked hill is that same state employee who said she was too hurt to work. Shortly after the video was sent, the state discontinued her workers' comp payments. We know this because the employee took the state to workers' compensation court suing to get her benefits back. According to court records, she continued to go to the doctors after the benefits were halted, complaining of a lot of pain that starts on the right side of the neck. This case is just one of more than 1,700 workers' comp claims filed in fiscal 2015. A Target 12 review of state records from the Department of Administration and the Department of Labor and Training shows a dramatic rise in the cost of state workers' comp claims. Take a look. In fiscal 2011, the state spent $20,800,000 on workers' compensation payments and medical care. That number rose to $21 million in 2012, $24 million in 2013, nearly $25 million in 2014, and up to $27 million last fiscal year. That's a 30% increase in just 5 years. Again, compare that to private sector's worker comp claims, which are on the decline.
We find that growth in cost is something where is a place where it should not be, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Director of Administration Michael DBA says the state is in the process of hiring a consultant to find out what's going on. DBA says some factors could be an older workforce and the need for better workplace safety training.
So it's a complex thing. We need to find why this is. It's not acceptable to me unless I get a better explanation as to why we're at this point.
By law, any allegations of workers' comp abuse must be sent to the Department of Labor and Training. That's what happened with the slip and slide case. Investigators at DLT reviewed the evidence and decided not to pursue a criminal case. In a statement, a spokesperson said, although the video raises questions about the employee's judgment, there is no evidence of fraud in this case. False statements are the basis of proving workers' compensation fraud, but there were no false statements made on the report of earnings form or other relevant documents. Target 12 made several attempts to contact the lawyer for the state worker, who eventually declined comment. But court records show earlier this month, the state worker withdrew her lawsuit, ending her bid to get her benefits back. New tonight, we examine how many allegations of workers' comp fraud actually rise to the level of a criminal charge, and how undercover video is sometimes used to crack the case. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
Our investigation continues tonight. Find out what the state does to keep your tax dollars from slip sliding away on Eyewitness News at 11.